What is going on, Renation? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. And before we get into this video, I want to give a good shout out to my good friend Blue X Demon. He just hit 20,000 subscribers, I believe yesterday. He literally went from 17,000 to 20,000 within maybe 2 days, and he's very close to 21,000 subscribers. So make sure you give this guy a subscribe, man. Pretty much his reactions are off the charts, pretty good, and I'm just happy for him. I saw that he hit 20,000 earlier today, so I was like, this is pretty cool that he actually did. But I just want to give a huge shout out to him before we get into anything. And yeah, make sure you go subscribe to him right now. All right, guys. So WWE 2K19, 2K has posted some screenshots of some UK characters, and then we have interests as well that we're going to be reacting to. So we're going on the Twitter page to look at the screenshots. You see the screenshots from the thumbnail, and yeah, let's check this out. Let's see the screenshots of all the characters that we have seen so far. Okay, so the first one is Pete Dunne. Now I know this wrestler, UK wrestler. He was one bad SOB. I can't wait to play with him. His moveset was really unique, and I really like the way the model looks. It looks very good. They didn't get his beard that his beard. He shaves it, but when he brings that beard, it's pretty cool too. It looks actually really promising. The game looks, from the screenshots, it looks pretty good. And they have another screenshot of him as well. This one looks actually pretty clean. I mean, I'm liking it. The hair physics, they're still working on it. That's one thing I could say they're still working on. But it looks pretty good. And then we have, don't we have Tyler Bates, Tyler Bate model as well? I believe so. I don't see his screenshot of his. I don't think they have a screenshot of his model. I don't believe so. Let's go to 2K channel, and they have the interests of both. So we're gonna be doing Pete Dunne's first, just because we looked at Pete's first. All right, man. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna give this a like. You know, I gotta give 2K a like. I'm giving 2K a chance, guys. I'm giving 2K a chance. Like, I know you guys have been upset about me not giving 2K a chance, but I'm giving 2K a chance. Let's check this out. Quality is ass. Is the quality on 1060p? I don't believe so. I don't think so. My quality was not at 1060p.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Pete Dunne.
I like it. I'm honestly really liking it. Let me cut his volume down. I'm actually really liking this entrance. It's unique. Like, it's really unique. It looks like his actual mocap entrance.
Do you think the motivation is an issue for the champ, seeing as the title is not on the line in this one?
Not at all, Michael. In fact, given that the title is not up for
commentary
grabs, I suspect the champ is more motivated to try new things here.
I'm gonna pause this real quick, and yeah, because I don't like. I'm gonna do auto, but I'm gonna pause this real quick because we're sitting here telling them to focus on models and the interests, but they really need to be focusing on that commentary. Y'all hear that commentary? They should have a special commentary for NXT and main roster, and they have not done that yet. They have not, because back in the day, in the old games, we had different commentators for SmackDown, ECW. If you remember playing SmackDown versus Raw, the story modes, we had different commentators for ECW, because ECW had Taz, Matt Striker, people like that, and they're not implicating that in the game anymore. Oh my gosh, I'm cutting commentary off this year. I love his entrance. I still wish they would do when they actually see him come out from that, like, you know, the gorilla. I mean, we'll eventually get that if I keep begging for it. Let's check this Tyler Bate. Give it a light first. All right. We cut the music down for copyright. Looks good. I like it. I like his entrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win.
Fuck this commentary. I'm sorry, like, bro, this commentary is cringy. Like, Lord, I know I'm not the only one that mentions that every video, but that's really killing my mood for the entrances. But I love the entrances though. It's just kind of different that they're showing the UK entrances first, but I like different. I really do like different, and you know, this is totally different. I mean, this is really different. There was a little bit of a roster reveal as well. Smack Talks actually did an interview with them as well, so we're gonna check that out and see how this interview is going. So where is that interview at? Yes. Let's try to check this out.
Ahead of the upcoming release of WWE 2K19,
Go follow Smack Talks.
an opportunity to sit down with the first ever WWE UK champion Tyler Bate and the current UK champion Pete Dunne to ask them about.
See how he has the beard?
If they're big gamers, and the big question: are you in WWE 2K19?
Yes, we are in the games this year. I don't know if we're allowed. Can we say that?
See, there we go.
I'm not a massive gamer now, but I definitely was when I was younger. I got into wrestling through the games, which is pretty cool, considering that we're now a part of WWE 2K19.
Now that we know you're a part of WWE 2K19, what do you think your ratings will be?
I'm really hoping that my rating is at least 90 or over, because if not, then I'm going to have to pull the difficulty down a bit just to win matches. The games are hard now, man. There's so many buttons.
He ain't wrong.
It used to be just like X and squares, but now there's like mad combinations. It's too hard, man. It's too hard.
I stopped playing games for too long, and that was way too difficult for me.
Yeah.
When it comes to gaming in general, what is your favourite
He
game?
made his hair a little darker.
See, I was never a big gamer, but I was only really into the wrestling games. Here Comes the Pain was the one for me. Day of Reckoning as well. That was one I played a lot. Yeah.
Day of Reckoning is good as
I
fuck.
think GTA. GTA is my favourite.
Tyler,
it's just
that
like
was
good,
the gamer right here.
all-round fun. You can just like play it forever. You don't have to do anything. You just punch strangers on the street. It's hilarious.
This year sees the introduction of AJ Styles' $1 Million Challenge. How do you think you would fare if you went up against the phenomenal one?
I've watched him play UFC backstage with like the Usos and all that, and he's good, man. He smashes it. I don't know how he does it, but like, you know, what you got to lose? I'd have a go at him.
They're gamers out there.
I'd much rather a wrestling match with him. I think I'd fare a little better than video games.
Yeah, they're gamers.
If you both faced off against each other in the game, who do you think would win?
I'm a button smasher, so I might get lucky.
But he don't want to say himself.
Probably just be smashing the reversal button.
Are you good at reversals?
No. No.
Following the announcement of the new NXT UK show on the WWE Network, I asked Pete and Tyler how it feels having their own show to showcase UK talent.
Yeah, it's great to finally have a home for that title. It's a question that's been asked to me so much over the last 8 months.
Not Tyler,
Now
but
finally
Pete's
we
had
can
that
say,
title for a long time.
this is what's next, this is what's happening. I think, for me personally, obviously down the line I'd love to be a world champion and go to WrestleMania and all that, but right now and for a long time, my focus is British wrestling. I want to make that popular, and the network's great because it's an even playing field for everyone. You know, you have the same platform as NXT in the States or 205 or whatever else is on that platform. So it's exciting that a base of UK talent is going to get that huge platform to really raise the bar for everyone else.
It's going to do great for the house in British independent wrestling as well, because it's just going to bring more and more new fans in that don't quite know what independent wrestling is, that will find out
Basically,
about it through
WWE fans
the
that don't know what
NXT UK
independent
stuff.
wrestling is.
The final question I asked the pair was where they see the NXT UK brand in 5 years, and if the dream is to bring WrestleMania to the UK.
Obviously, I'd love that, or even a SummerSlam again, or a Survivor Series or something would be great. But I think the main thing is creating that pathway which was never there before. There used to be this light at the end of the tunnel that maybe 1 or 2 people would get to, whereas now, you know, if you start out in the independents and then you work your way to a progress in Camden in London, and then you might get seen by NXT UK, and then from there to NXT, and so on until you reach WrestleMania. And hopefully the new guys have been plucked and brought into this tournament, and they're going to be filling the spots on that roster. Hopefully get the same opportunities we've had in the last 18 months. You know, and to top it all being on the video game, you know, it ties in perfectly. It's an opportunity I hope they all get. So who knows, like with platforms like the game, like the WWE Network, the sky's the limit for it really.
Yeah, I don't really have any set goals for like the next 5 years or something. I'm just kind of winging it as I go. So I feel like if you set your mind so hard to something and then it doesn't quite work out, then you're just going to end up disappointed. So I'm just kind of like doing the best now, really, and then see where I end up in 5 years.
It's short term. It's on especially myself and Tyler's shoulders to get the brand out there.
But I'm gonna pause the video. Speaking of that, what you said earlier, I would say only full WWE fans probably would not know independent wrestling. Like if you only watch WWE, you won't probably know what New Japan. I'm not saying you don't, but like you won't know what New Japan is, independent wrestling is. Because usually when you stick to one subject, you won't know what's around you. You know, it's kind of like with football or basketball. You might not know that overseas stuff. Like a lot of people don't know that because they just stick to that one NBA. They just stick to NBA. They don't, you know, they might not know there's women basketball or something like that. That's what I mean. And you know, people should be introduced to independent wrestling because it's way different than what you see on WWE. So yeah.
As of now, we're the guys who are most known from that brand. So as a short-term goal, it's on us really to make that brand. And guys like Zach Gibson, obviously, who just won the tournament, but more so, as far as the WWE universe goes, we're the faces of it. So that's the short-term goal, is to really kickstart this brand right.
All right. I mean, who's ready for WWE 2K19? There's more videos out there. I can tell you who all posted videos. Delzinski. I'm looking through my subscription box. You guys can see who I'm subscribed to. Poles, Tony, Dinkops, Macho, the 101. They mentioned my 101 mentioned that, you know, the roster revealed who's going to be on the roster. As you see, Velvet Dream right there. So there you go. Who's confirmed for the roster. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed what we've seen so far. Pretty much those are it's pretty cool. And as you can see, they're the renders right there. I really wish they would bring back the motion renders where like they have the motions of them doing something and then it goes back to their old renders. Overall, I'm liking the entrances. We really haven't seen gameplay yet. I really don't want to get too excited, but we might get gameplay tomorrow. We might get gameplay, you know, next week, the week after. I don't know when. 2K's really been iffy about how they're going to be introducing a lot of things this year. If you want information, go to Macho T or maybe even Tony Pizza Guy's channel. I'm just the guy that really just, when I see something, I'm going to talk about it on my channel. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers. Very close. We're 2,000 subscribers down from it. Well, we need 2,000 more subscribers. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out, Nation Deuces. One love, peace. Catch you later. See ya. I'm out. Stay blessed.